Alright, people, hopefully everybody's keeping well. I'm jam.thebam. We're going to sit and talk a little bit about my thoughts on Gibraltar and where it sort of sits with budget holidays. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think, well, if any of you do actually know, you can leave it in the comments if you've been there and had a cheap holiday. I mean, I was only there for 4 hours and I thought to myself it was quite expensive. Compared to UK, obviously it's slightly cheaper, but it's not that much cheaper to be fair. Now for fish and chips you're talking about £14.50, something like that roughly. Other places around Gibraltar might vary in prices, I'm not sure, but personally I don't think it's for a budget traveller or budget holiday. There might be someone out there that's watching this that actually has been there. If you have, let me know what your daily spend was in Gibraltar. I can certainly say that with the 4 hours I was there, it didn't seem that cheap to me. Right, so you've got the pub prices, which I did see on the signs. They were all beer prices and cider prices were all roughly about £4, £4.50. That isn't a big difference from back home in the UK, to be fair. Don't get me wrong, Gibraltar is a very lovely, nice little town. I wish I could have done more when I was there, to be fair, but the whole like caves and stuff like that, they were costing like €60 or 60 pounds or 60 Gibraltar pounds. So yeah, and the fact that if you go away from Gibraltar, you can't use the Gibraltar pound anywhere else. You can't even exchange it in the UK for British pounds. So just be aware of that as well, folks, when you go or if you ever go. It's not me saying you shouldn't go. I do actually think it is a really nice place, but I think you've got to hit a bit of wonga. You don't know what wonga is, money. I mean, to actually get yourself around and have a decent time in Gibraltar, I think it would cost you a good part. I can't exactly say how much it would cost you, but I reckon someone like myself, you're talking maybe about £80 a day, I believe. I mean, we didn't check out hotel prices or anything like that. I was only there for 4 hours, so we did actually go and just walk around the town in the city. Walked around the town and have a look at some of the window shopping and stuff like that. I mean, there was a pen and a pen holder there for 125 quid. That's pounds, British pounds, you know. You'd have to be mental to buy one of them. You can buy one of them for 20p. But that's what my final thoughts are on this, is that I don't think that Gibraltar is for a budget holiday. I believe when you go over to Spain, it is a damn sight cheaper to have a budget holiday in Spain than what it is to have one in Gibraltar. I'm saying that, they'll say it's worth checking out, to be fair. Maybe there is other places that I could have hit and it could have been cheaper, you know, if you shopped around a little bit. I didn't have much time there, I only had 4 hours there, so you don't really get to see as much when you've only got about 4 hours in a place, and then you've got to, you know, try and find things at places you've never been before. So this is just my final thoughts. Gibraltar is not a cheap place. I don't think it's a good idea thinking you're going to go to Gibraltar and you're going to spend less money than you would in the UK. I just don't see it, like, to be honest with you. I would duck over to Spain. As for my Thailand trip, it is about a month and 2 weeks away now, so that will be happening. If you haven't watched the Gibraltar vlog, jump on that, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about prices and stuff. I do have a look at some of the house prices there, which is just, it really shocked me, man. I was thinking, who's paying 800,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment, like? But you know what I mean, I don't know if that's Gibraltar pounds or British pounds, and I don't know if there's a big difference between that and them. I don't know. But we'll be back in Thailand making Thailand content again. I just thought I'd drop this one. I say I've done a lot of European vlogs recently. I weren't able to get off in the last place, unfortunately. We were in Limassol, but yeah, there's some problem getting off of boats or whatever. Anyway, this sort of kind of happens every now and again, so that's why we do vlogs like this from a cabin, which is not exactly ideal because I hear weird noises. I thought I had a cat. Yeah, it's not exactly ideal, but it's just the way it is being a seafarer, and I can't guarantee to be off every place, folks. But anyway, I'm going to keep this one relatively short. If you've not watched the European travel content that I've put out, please check it out. It's definitely worth a look. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave your comments. If you want to know anything more about Gibraltar, just get back to me and I'll let you know where taxi ranks and stuff like that. But if you do watch my last vlog, try to push it like mad, am I? Do watch my last vlog, it will go into prices and stuff like that. Anyway, folks, peace, love, take care of yourselves. And it's going to be about 4 weeks before I make my other vlogs, so I'm going to be quiet for a little while. So take care.